Alright guys, hey, it's imaqtpie, former Dignitas imaqtpie. So if you're watching this, you're probably wondering why I'm former Dignitas imaqtpie. I decided not to resign, and I'll be going into why exactly I've made that decision in this vlog, which is the reason I imagine you're watching this. But um pretty much I'll just go into a little bit about myself, how I got started in League, and build up from that, all that good stuff, and we'll just cover all the bases. So hopefully people stop asking me on stream. Hopefully. Yeah, anyways, so for me, League has always been something that's just super fun. I've always played League. I've played it I played it 3 years ago, 8 hours a day. I'm still playing it. Like, I'm probably playing it even more than I'm playing it before. I'm playing like 12-hour days of just straight League. I really have just become the grind lord of League of Legends, and the game's super fun for me. I love it, but for competitive, I guess the start of my career, League was awesome. We got to travel a bunch. I travel with my friends on the team. Travel with Scar. I travel with Voy, Dom. Yeah, and I loved it. It was super fun, super nice, and it it was a high schooler's kid best dream ever. But as the scene progressed and it became more cutthroat, it I am competitive by nature, definitely, and I always strive to do my best to win. But I never had it in me to cut players for underperforming and things like that. So as the scene became more and more competitive, I feel like I wasn't meshing well with the scene, with where it was going, because when I got into League, it was completely different than how it is now. Of course, I think this way the scene is now is a lot more healthier, and it had to become this if it wants to go anywhere, because just playing, fucking around with friends, you're not gonna make anything of this scene. So it's definitely the route that I'd hope it'd go, but it's a route that I don't think is that great for me, just because I I grew up playing this game. Not grew up, but I started playing this game from friends. I had friends in high school that got me into this game. I had friends that got me into competitive, and then I made friends in competitive that I just played with for however long I was on Dignitas. And then at this point, the roster that we have now is nothing like the roster that I first signed up for. It's just changed completely, and pretty much I don't like it. I don't like what the roster's become, and I wish it was the way it was before, where it's just like playing with friends, just enjoying the game, having fun. And yeah, because of that, I've just decided it's better off for me if I just don't re-sign, try to figure out what exactly it is I'm looking to do. I I'm not sure if it's I know I still have the competitive drive to play, but it's just does my competitive drive is my competitive drive more than like my desire to make friends? Because at the end of the day, like, all I wanted from League of Legends was just a place to hang out and play games with people. That's pretty much why I play any video game, is I just make friends with the people online. I've played online games forever. Just find people online, just play with them, talk to them. And it was super fun for me as a kid. Just, yeah, having a bud online, you get on and he's just waiting for you. Hey dude, let's play a game. Like, I got into competitive because of friends again, and the way that it is now, all the new blood that's coming in is nothing like I'd imagined. And they're all so young. Like, I mean, I guess I was that age when I first started off too, but like at this point, I just don't really see myself getting along, I guess, with many of the new players coming in, just because they're so young and immature. Like, even yeah. Pretty much, some of the players are just so young and immature that I couldn't see myself really being friends with them or anything like that. And my drive to win has always been there. I've always wanted to be successful in what I do, and I've always strived for greatness. I've never been the type of person to tell people like you're off the team, dude. This is just unacceptable. You're just straight garbage. Get out of my face. Just get off the team. It's yeah, that's not the person that I am, but that's something that you have to be in this profession if you want to get anywhere, because you need to form the perfect team. If you're not willing to remove the pieces that need to be removed to form the perfect team, you'll never have a team that wins anything. And it's pretty much, yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with it, but I just can't do that. And I'm not willing to do that. So I'd rather just make my peace with where I am in the game now. Just walk away from it. Maybe I can come back. Maybe I'll find some people that I could play with in the future, and maybe we'll run it back with like a rock solid OGB type team again. But for now, I'm just gonna be streaming, just focusing on that, seeing what I can do from there, and yeah, I'll just be playing solo queue mostly. Make some friends on solo queue, and again, maybe I could get the run back, get 4 other players that also want to just fuck around in Challenger and LCS and see if we can get in there again. But yeah, for now I'm pretty much just gonna be streaming full time. I'm not really sure what my future has in store for me. I really am just stepping out of my comfort zone to see if I can make streaming work, and if I can figure out what it is exactly that I'm looking for in my like LCS professional team. Because yeah, I want to have friends, but I want to win. And honestly, they don't like those two things don't really mix that great, because sometimes you just have to have teammates that you hate because they're the ones that work for you. Like, you can't just always have friends. Like, it's not a perfect world. Like, in a perfect world, I could play with Kiwi all day and we could be like #1, the greatest players ever. But realistically, yeah, me and Kiwi have a lot of issues as a bot lane duo. But like, I can't bring myself to just be like, hey, maybe we need to try something else out, Kiwi. Maybe we just need to go a different route, because Kiwi from top lane, the original plan was to just remove him from the team completely, but I'd actually asked our manager to keep Kiwi on the team just for like to make him my support. Like, I took Kiwi from top lane barely playing support into the support that he is now, and honestly I think he became a great support. Do I think he's the best support to ever grace this game? No, not by a long shot. I think he has a lot to improve on, but I definitely think he's a great player. But the problem is, like, you need to be able to show results. Like, just saying like I think we're great bot lane doesn't mean anything if there's no results to show for it, and we don't really have much to show for it. We came in fifth, or yeah, we came in 5th place last split, which is garbage. And yeah, look, what have we done since we've come together as a bot lane? Not very much. I love Kiwi, but I just have to, I guess, find out what it is that I'm looking for, because in an ideal world, again, I just play with Kiwi and we just fuck around bot lane, just do our thing and just have a blast. But that's not getting us anywhere in LCS. That's not getting me anywhere. That's not getting the team anywhere. And someone's gotta just bounce and just figure out what exactly it is that's not working. So I just decided I'm not gonna re-sign. I'll do my own thing. I wish the best for Kiwi and for Dignitas. Like, there's no bad blood between us, hopefully. Like, I really wish Kiwi to be successful because, again, I brought him. I don't want to say I brought him up because I'm not his, like, dad or anything, but I pretty much took him from having barely played support into being pretty good. I think he's pretty good. And hopefully he goes on to be the greatest support, be like Mad Life Jr. or some shit. I don't know. Like, hopefully he's just a great player. I don't know what the future has in store for him, and I don't know what the future has in store for me, but maybe if we're lucky again, we can cross paths, run that, like, OGB with Kiwi Cutie Pie thing going. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling right now. I'm not really sure what the future has for me. I'm just gonna be looking for a place to rent, I guess, in Maryland until I can figure out what it is that I'll be doing here. And then from there on, I'll just be streaming and just looking to become overall better at this game. Like, I want to improve a lot because I still have to prove to myself, like, I wasn't the problem. Because I'm still not sure. Like, maybe it was just, I was just straight garbage. I don't know if I'm straight garbage or not. I still have to figure that out. So, I'm just going to be going hard in solo queue and streaming every day probably. And hopefully you guys tune in. And hopefully you guys support me with this endeavor. But, yeah. Try my best and see if I'll go back to an LCS team. I'm not completely sure yet because I'm looking for a team that, again, I just, like, click with. I want a team that just, I talk to the, like, love at first sight, you know? Love at first sight, just see them, talk to them a little bit, and it's just, wow, I gotta be on this team. These are some awesome dudes, and hopefully I can find that. But if not, then I'll just be doing the streaming thing, and hopefully it goes somewhere. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've decided to do with this not re-signing path that I've taken. So again, thanks for everyone for the support. It was a really hard decision to make, and I know that I've disappointed a lot of fans with this because I've always been the type of person to strive for being number one, but it just hasn't been working. So there's no point in continuing something when it, like, obviously something's been wrong, and the common factor with every time Dignitas has failed is, I mean, I've been on the team, so maybe it's just me that's been fucking over the team. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna go and try to figure out if it is my fault for the team never having succeeded in anything. I'm just gonna play solo queue, try to better myself, and then take a look and see if I can find a team that I'd like to join and just see if I can run it back and get to World Championships. Because the one time that I did make it to World Championships, I loved it. It was an absolutely pathetic run where I don't think we won any games at all, but yeah, hopefully we can do it again. imaqtpie season 7, 8, 9, 10 world champion. I don't know, however many seasons it's going to take me to figure out what exactly I'm lacking. But yeah, thank you again for everyone supporting me. God bless you guys, and hopefully this vlog answers some of the questions that you guys have been wondering about. Yeah, much love to you, friends. Thank you for your support, and I'll try my best not to disappoint.